नमस्कार, मैं हर्षिता तिवारी डॉक्टर बीएमएन कॉलेज ऑफ होम साइंस की तरफ से डॉक्टर ललितांडु नायक, प्रिंसिपल ऑफ आंचल डिग्री कॉलेज, प्रोफेसर माला पांडुरंग, प्रिंसिपल ऑफ डॉक्टर बीएमएन कॉलेज ऑफ होम साइंस, दोनों कॉलेज के ईबीएसबी कोऑर्डिनेटर्स, रूसा कोऑर्डिनेटर्स, टीचर्स और आप सभी स्टूडेंट्स का आज के ईबीएसबी इवेंट पर तहे दिल से स्वागत करती हूँ। I welcome you all for today's activities under Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat. Now let's begin with our first activity, which is this webinar on nutritional value of Maharashtrian food. I would like to introduce the speaker of the day, Miss Paulomi Desai. She is the senior teaching faculty under Seva Mandal Education Society's Srimati SCN Institute of Polytechnic for past 25 years. She is the course in charge of 3-year skill development courses in physical fitness and weight management offered to BSc Home Science students of our college. She is the coordinator for the first ever short-term course in onco-nutrition under the autonomous status of Dr. BMN College of Home Science offered to professional and practicing dietitians of India. She is a practicing freelance dietitian and nutrition counselor for weight management for more than 25 years now. She has completed her education in MSc in Dietetics and Food Service Management from IGNOU Mumbai, postgraduate diploma in Dietetics and BSc in Food Science and Nutrition from SNDT Women's University, Mumbai. Her professional involvements include life membership of IDA, that is Indian Dietetic Association, Mumbai chapter, life membership of Nutrition Society of India, Mumbai chapter. She has credit awards in oral research paper presentation at national and international levels and has participated in oral research paper presentation at state levels too. Her articles and recipes on diet and nutrition have been published in magazines, and some of the recent ones are in the magazines like Edunier Connect and Nutrition Insights in June and July 2020, respectively. She has been active in spreading nutrition awareness and education programs in various rural and urban communities in Maharashtra and Mumbai since many years. Recent community outreach during the lockdown of hers were included like invited as a speaker for Facebook Live community outreach webinar program which was on balanced diet and immunity. It was organized by Maitra Jivanche Mumbai. She was invited as nutrition quiz master at state level online competition which was organized by SMES Srimati SPG College of Nursing, Mumbai. We welcome you, ma'am. It's an honor to have you. Before I hand over to you, I would request all the participants to mute their mics and I would request all the participants to mute their mics and ask the question if you have after the session, or you can even put it in the chat box. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Harshita, for the wonderful introduction. A very good afternoon to the respected principals of both the colleges, the RUSA and the EB Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat coordinators. I thank Sharda Madam to give me the opportunity today to become a part of these activities, which is basically promoting a cultural connect between the two states of India, the Maharashtra and Odisha. I'm glad that I'm part of this. And today I will be sharing with you the nutritional value of Maharashtrian food and the health benefits of the same. Next, please. Yes, Maharashtra. Yeah, just go this previous slide. Just because we are talking about Maharashtra, I would also like to highlight a few points, and we are very proud to be in such a state. Maharashtra is known for its rich culture and also popular for its stunning beaches, forts, art crafts, pompous Ganesh festival, and also delicious cuisine. Not to forget the city of dreams, Mumbai city, from where we are talking right now. Maharashtrian cuisine is considered to be very diverse as the flavors and spice levels differ from different parts of the state, and few irresistible Maharashtrian dishes which I may not have covered in today's presentation, but they are the pav bhaji, the famous vada pav. When you come to Mumbai, you have to have, vada pav, puran poli, misal pav, modak, wangi, bharli wangi, poha, that was a classic breakfast, to sabudana khichdi, solkadi, pitla bakri, and so on. It goes on and on. It's very delicious, nice recipes. Next, please. So today I will not be able to cover, it's impossible to cover so many dishes. So today I have just selected a few recipes, which includes 8 recipes. The famous ones in Maharashtra, that is ukdiche modak, til ladu, puran poli, kande pohe, thalipit, kotimbir vadi, sol kadi, and jhunkha bakar. Okay. Next, please. Yes. Til gud घ्या आणि गोड गोड bola. Yes, this is the common expression used to greet the family and guests in Marathi households during Sankranti, which falls on 14th January every year. And this expression literally means ki til gud. Gud is jaggery. Okay, so till the sesame seeds and jaggery, have them and talk sweetly. That is the message which is sent across in the beginning of the year. And til and gud are 2 of the most commonly consumed foods in winters. And til and gud are also prized in Ayurveda as 2 of the most winter perfect foods that help the body to keep the body warm and increases the immunity at the same time. The oil basically which is present in the sesame oil, okay, it helps to generate body heat and keeps the internal body temperature from dipping, thus keeping you warm in a winter season. Next, please. Next, please. Yeah. So coming to nutritional benefits of til laddu, sesame seeds or til, and these are the ingredients which are shown in the picture right below. So these are the ingredients. The sesame seeds, people also put peanuts into it and coconut, but only jaggery and gud are also enough to make a laddu. So sesame seeds strengthen the bones, boost hair quality, controls the blood sugars, and keeps the skin healthy, as they are loaded with proteins, calcium, iron, and magnesium. Jaggery or gud, on the other hand, activates the digestive enzymes. It is rich in iron, which purifies the blood, while minerals like zinc and selenium prevent early aging. So the combination of til and gud also boosts the immunity and guards the body from seasonal infections. So this winter, if there is little cold and the Sankranti is over, but still it is always good to relish this laddu. Nitin sir, presentation. Next, please. Yes, the second most popular dish in Maharashtra is the puran poli. It's a true and signature dish in Maharashtra, and it is the traditional sweet food prepared in most of the household during any significant occasions, and festivals like Holi, Shravan Maha, Ganpati Gauri, Godi Padwa, Deepavali, and so on. The delicious puran poli has even reached America and Europe, crossing 7 seas. Next, please. Yeah, let us see the nutritional benefits of puran poli. In the right picture, you can see the different ingredients which are used in puran poli. For the stuffing, usually a dal, okay, chana dal or tur dal also people use. This is jaggery, cardamom, and saffron. And for the covering of the stuffing, usually the wheat flour or maida is also mixed with it. And there is ghee, salt, and oil also added to it. So puran poli, basically made from the whole wheat flour, is rich in carbohydrates, fiber, vitamins, and certain minerals, which help you to give energy and strength. Legumes and pulses have good amounts of protein. So the dal, the combination of the cereal and the pulse which is used in puran poli, is a highly biological value protein. Okay, it gets absorbed in the body better. The quality of protein is good, and it contains a required quantity of essential amino acids. Jaggery, which is rich in iron, also aids in digestion as it breaks and becomes alkaline in the digestive system. Ghee is loaded with healthy fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, K, which are important for the bone, brain, heart, and immune system functions. And further addition of nutmeg, okay, जायफल जिसको बोलते हैं, and elaichi, cardamom powder, helps in digestion, has essential volatile oils and are carminative, उससे gas वगैरह नहीं होता है, anti-spasmodic and anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties also. So it's a very, very healthy dish if it is eaten in the right amounts at the right time or the climate of the year. Next, please. Yeah. The most favorite and my personal favorite dish, okay, I just love ukdiche modak. It's a wonderful sweet dumpling that is steamed or fried also. And modak is prepared. Ukdi is essentially, boiled. Ukdiche modak is ukadlele. Ukadlele is boiled, okay, steamed basically. And some modaks are also fried, okay. But I always like the ukdiche modak. This is prepared during the Ganesh festival around August, and when it is often it is given as an offering to Lord Ganesha because it's considered to be his favorite sweet. The sweet filling is made up of fresh grated coconut and jaggery, while the soft shell on the top, you can see the design, nice shell made, is made from rice flour. There is a technique to make that. It takes a lot of skill to prepare that, but it's not very difficult to learn too. And yeah, it may be wheat flour or mixed with maida flour or kava also people use, that is mawa. The dumpling can be fried or steamed, and the steamed version, as I told you earlier, is ukdiche modak, which is eaten hot with ghee. Okay, it's lovely to taste when it has add with ghee. Yeah, let us see the nutritional values. Next, please. Since ukdiche modak contains jaggery, it helps ease digestion and prevents constipation. Okay? See, here we are not using any sugars for the sweets that you have seen till now. It's all the healthy options that are being chosen here. So jaggery is packed with antioxidants and nutrients which help cleanse the liver, respiratory tract, intestine, and stomach by flushing out toxins from the body. The medium chain triglycerides present in the coconut have been shown to produce protective effect on the heart as well as lowers the blood pressure. Ukdiche modak can also help you fight constipation as the filling is cooked in ghee. And you know that ghee is a rich source of fat-soluble vitamins. The outer covering made up of rice flour provides good amounts of carbohydrates, vitamins, and some minerals. So overall, again, this combination itself is a very healthy, nutritious combination and healthy fats going. Okay, of course you need to control your taste buds and have only the quantity, the right quantity which is required. Otherwise people keep eating more. Overdoing may cause health effects, side effects. Next, please. Yes, now every household, every Maharashtrian household, okay, you will find this snack. It's as a quick breakfast and it serves to be filling yet a light snack. Very easy to prepare, quick to prepare, very healthy and very nutritious. It's a very delicious munching snack that you can ever have. You can garnish it with save and raw onions and coconut, and there are different ways to serve it. People also serve it with chutneys, green chutney or coconut chutney, etc. And it gives the perfect crunch that you require. And this one dish has all the flavors from sweet to tangy to salty or even spicy. Squeezing lime juice will ensure that all the nutrients are absorbed properly. It can be even made better by and filling by adding a few boiled or crushed potatoes. People add kanda pohe khate hain. You can also add some batata into it, or even groundnuts or peanuts. It adds the protein content of the recipe. Next, please. Let us see the nutritional benefits. There are many. I have just named a few here because it's a very, very nutritious snack. Okay. Firstly, it controls the blood sugar levels. Poha is considered a good meal even for diabetics. Being rich in fiber, pohe promotes a slow and steady release of sugar into the bloodstream, okay, thereby preventing any sudden spikes in the blood sugar levels. So it is safe even for the diabetics. Usually diabetics ko bolte hain ki rice mat khao and avoid rice or other products. But when you have pohe, it is a good probiotic because the processing is such. Okay, This is because the dish is made by parboiling the paddy, okay, the rice, and then drying it out in the sun for few hours. And after this, the dried product is beaten to make the poha, or the rice flakes, which is commonly called in English. And the finished product has undergone fermentation, and hence it retains the microbial flora from the partially digested carbohydrates and proteins, and that is why it is very healthy for the gut. So it's a very nutritious snack. It is also a good source of healthy carbohydrates, which provides energy to the body to carry out the daily functions. You have one bowl of poha in the morning, it sustains till lunchtime, you won't feel hungry. It is easily digestible. Okay, poha is also light to the stomach, can be easily digested, and therefore it can be had first meal in the morning or even as an evening meal with combinations, different combinations. Poha will never cause you bloating, okay, and will also keep you full for a longer time because of the fiber content it has. There is another popular dish called as dadpe pohe, where you need not cook the poha. It is soaked in coconut water, and there are, some vegetables and lemon juice and coconut water added to it. It's a very healthy dish. All the traditional Maharashtrian dishes are quite healthy. And of course, it's rich in iron, but nowadays the updated values show that the iron content has gone a little lower than earlier because of the processing technique which is used. Earlier, iron vessels and iron machines were used to prepare the beaten rice, but nowadays steel machines are also used. So a little bit of iron has gone down, but never mind, it is still there. And if you are going to squeeze lime into it, it is going to enhance the absorption of the iron content in the poha. Okay. Next, please. Yes, this is again a very healthy, nutritious combination of a multigrain flatbread, you can say, in Western India, particularly in Maharashtra. Okay, and the flour for thalipit, which is also called as bhazni. Okay, bhazni is basically roasted grains. Okay, so the flour for the thalipit, which is called as bhazni, is prepared from roasting all these grains and pulses, and then it is, made into a flour. It is usually served with butter, ghee, or yogurt. And in variation from bhazni, flour made from tapioca, that is sabudana, and rajgira, that is amaranth also it is called as, is used to make a thalipit for Hindu fasting days. जहाँ पे अनाज नहीं खा सकते तो rajgira और tapioca भी combination of flours में से it can be made. Next, please. Yeah, coming to the nutritional benefits of thalipit, you can see the picture where the ingredients are shown. It contains rice, wheat, bajra, jawar, legumes such as chana, urad dal. Okay, all of these are roasted very well, and they are mixed into a flour, which is called as bhaznitsa pit. Okay, and of course there are some other things which are added to it while preparing. So while making the dough, other ingredients such as onions, fresh coriander leaves, and spices are added. And thalipit is an excellent combination of complex carbohydrates. It has a lot of fiber. The glycemic indexes are low, so easily anybody can have this. It is rich in proteins. The combination, again, the cereal pulse combination always is a very good way in which you can improve the quality or enhance the quality of proteins. So when the biological value becomes high, see what happens is, I want everybody to understand, especially college students need to keep this in mind. When you're carrying a tiffin also, when you are carrying chapati bhaji, okay, it is a cereal and a vegetable. But if you add a pulse to it or a legume to it, the combination which is there, it is supplementary effect. The quality of protein will be very high. But if you only have a cereal and a vegetable, okay, it will lack some of the essential amino acids. Okay, cereals will lack in typically lysine, and the legumes or the dals lack in methionine. But when in taken in combination, okay, they supplement for each other's lacune and they become complete protein. So all essential amino acids are provided. Good quality protein. The biological value means how well it is absorbed in the body. So if you use a combination, it is a very good thing, and a good quality of protein is maintained. So apart from that, thalipit is also a good source of fiber, and contains micronutrients like iron, folic acid, potassium, calcium, magnesium, also rich in B complex vitamins. So many different nutrients in one recipe. Okay. So yes, it requires skill because you can't, roll it on the rolling pad. You have to make it with your hands. Okay, थाप के बनाना पड़ता है उसको. And गांव में तो बहुत अच्छे से बड़े साइज के बनते हैं, शहर में थोड़े छोटे साइज के बनते हैं. But they are very quite heavy and filling. Okay, if you have 1 or 2 thali pits, your stomach is full. Okay. Next, please. Yeah, now this Sol Kadi it is called as in Marathi. Sol Kadi is a type of drink, or you can call it as an appetizer, usually eaten with rice or sometimes drunk after or along with the meals also. It is very popular in Goa and Maharashtra's coastal regions. It is made of coconut milk and kokum. Okay, kokum or amsul jisko bolte hain. In English, it is called as Garcinia indica or kokum. Owing to the presence of the high concentration of anthocyanins, it is great antioxidant that works like an anti-carcinogenic and anti-aging agent. And it is also, Sol Kadi is also known for its digestive, refreshing, cleansing and cooling properties. So basically, it's a summer fruit. Next, please. Looking at the benefits of Sol Kadi, let us see the ingredients. I have already mentioned it earlier. It's kokum, coconut, salt, ginger, chili, fresh chili, coriander. I think some of our students have already uploaded videos how to make Sol Kadi, how to make kande pohe, and I think Kothimbir Vadi also in this project, Ek Bharat Shresh Bharat. I think the videos are already
Yes, ma'am. Our students have shown these recipes.
Yeah. So you already know how it has to be prepared. Now let us see the nutritional benefits so that you can enjoy it more. So it's a cooling in nature and cools the digestive system, especially after eating spicy food. It is an excellent antidote to acidity, and it promotes weight loss by curbing appetite. Okay, अच्छा probiotic effect भी है इसका. And it contains antioxidants that boost the skin health during summers. Dehydration भी नहीं होता उससे, बहुत अच्छा रहता है skin. And the coconut milk is usually mixed with kokum and a little bit of salt and mustard seeds and chili garlic paste if added for taste. There are different regions where Sol Kadi is prepared. A little differentiations are there from place to place, but overall it will be the same. Next, please. Yes, Kothimbir Vadi. You see, Kothimbir Vadi is a delicious, savory, crisp snack made with gram flour, that is besan and coriander leaves and spices. In Marathi language, Kothimbir or Kothmir stands for coriander leaves. Okay. The word vadi means cubes or slices or wedges. It's typically served in cubes like this. They're also served in, they're rolled into a roll and then cut also. But this is a typical way in which it is served. Here in this picture, I'm not liking the sauce here, but I couldn't get a good picture. Usually, chutney ke saath khayenge to zyada acha hai, the Indian way. Okay. Next, please. Yeah. The nutritional benefits of Kothimbir Vadi are many. As we have seen already, many different snacks have multi-nutrients in them. So is even Kothimbir Vadi has them. So basically, the coriander leaves which are used, okay, they are in a good quantity, good amounts. And leaves have the linoleic, oleic, palmitic acid, stearic, ascorbic acid, vitamin C, and are very effective in reducing the cholesterol levels in our blood. The leaves are also good sources of thiamine, which is B complex vitamins and minerals like zinc, and a very good source of dietary fiber, vitamin E, vitamin K, which is, the functions for blood clotting and healing processes. It helps iron, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, manganese, so all the different minerals which are present. Gram flour or besan, as we have seen earlier already, has a low glycemic index and low in calories. Hence, it is beneficial for weight loss and also helpful in diabetic patients. Besan is rich in protein, and it also has, as I mentioned earlier, different amounts of carbohydrates, proteins, and minerals into them. It's a very healthy, nutritious snack. It can be steamed and served, or it tastes better when it is fried. Okay. So again here, if you are health conscious, if weight conscious rather, then the frying part can be skipped. Otherwise, even the boiled one, just saute kiya hua, it tastes very good. You can garnish with some coconut on it. Yeah. Next, please. Yes, Junka Bakar. Junka Bakar, you might have heard in Maharashtra all over. There was a Junka Bakar scheme also by the government. Of course, now it's not very active. But Junka or Zunka, it is also called as Zunka, is a vegetarian traditional Indian dish prepared in Maharashtra, Goa, and North Karnataka also. It is essentially a chickpea flour porridge. Chickpea is chana. Okay. And its ingredients are gram flour, that is besan, mixed with water to form a semi-solid paste. Now, the semi-solid paste can vary. If it is made into a dry product, it is called as Zunka. And if it is still a semi-solid or liquidy type of consistency, it is called as pitla. Okay, there is a difference. I mean, this is a more spicier version, and so it is sorted in oil and other assorted, ingredients like some of the spices, chilies, chili powder, turmeric, onions. Tempering is done, and it is served with roti or bhakri, traditional bhakri. Okay, the roti which is called as bhakri here is a very rich source of the carbohydrates, a complex carbohydrate with a lower glycemic index. Okay, so junka or pitla is considered nutritious because of its balanced content of fiber, protein, carbohydrates, and many other minerals which it has. Next, please. In the nutritional benefits, it provides good quality protein from cereal pulse. Again, cereal pulse combination. If you observe, we have not realized the importance. All our traditional dishes have the cereal pulse combination already present. In the modern day, when we have those fast foods, you have a lot of refined cereals which are there, and they're incomplete proteins many of the times. But all these traditional, that rich culture we have, okay, already has this very, very old, okay, method. They knew the science, the food science behind the combinations. Okay, so now this can be easily had with roti bhakri, as I told you. Also, people eat with rice flour bhakri or jawar bhakri, or any other millet bhakri. Also, it can be had with. But the essentially the flour is a little bit coarse, and coarser the grain, it is more nutritious. It has more amounts of B complex vitamins. Gram flour we have already discussed earlier. It has low glycemic index, low in proteins, low in calories, high in proteins, hence beneficial for weight loss and diabetics too. Besan is also rich in calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium, and the presence of fiber and protein in the besan makes it great for improving satiety and keeping our hunger pangs at bay. एक आपने झुमका बाकर आपका even the farmers, it is very popular in the farmers. अगर शिदोरी लेके जाता है या झुमका बाकर अगर खा लिया तो they don't feel hungry for a very long time. This is a very good thing also to carry in a tiffin box. Okay. Yeah. Next, please. I think I've done already 8 recipes. This is courtesy thanks to from the sites where I've taken the pictures, etc. Some of the references. Next, please. Yeah, so I urge you to try out all these recipes, nutritious dishes, and enjoy the Maharashtrian delicacies. And I would also be interested, to know the Odisha foods, how they are and what you people eat and things like that. Very interesting. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for spending your time, valuable time, and making us aware about the nutritional value of our traditional diet. If any participants have any questions, they can go ahead.
Any questions? Ma'am, there was a question in the beginning asking what is kava or mawa.
Kava is basically, the concentrated milk. Milk का उसको पेड़ा पता है आपको? पेड़ा is made up of mawa. Okay. And that's the easiest way I can explain.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Any other questions? I think you have made it so clear that people have not don't have any questions, and I think from tomorrow they will stop eating burger, vada pav, and they will start eating all this healthy, nutritious food, because this generation is also shifting towards maintaining health, maintaining figure, and all. So
Actually,
I
I'm
think
very glad people are becoming health conscious,
health
and
conscious,
we are actually going back to our old roots and traditions, which are so rich,
right?
and this
Now they
should
are,
be included.
yeah. Now they are more aware about these food, that what mama makes at home, and we avoid eating that. I think they will start eating from today itself. Thank you so
Hopefully,
much,
yeah.
ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, all of you.